Hey everyone, John here. This is my 14-week post-op update since I had VSG surgery down in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Ariel Ortiz at the Obesity Control Center. I had my surgery September 13th, 2016, and today is December 19th, 2016. So happy holidays to everyone. Update stats. My highest weight was 330 pounds back in June of 2016 when I started my pre op diet. My surgery weight was 281 pounds in September, and today I'm 237 pounds. So, for a total weight loss of 93 pounds, and 44 of that has been since I had the surgery. And that's a weekly 2 pound weekly loss since last week. So I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I'm celebrating that. I'm celebrating every single weight loss and every single non-weight gain that there is. So I guess, like I said, I guess I'm one of the slow losers, or I'm kind of consistently staying at about the 2 pound mark a week, which I'm okay with. And you know what? As long as it's consistent and stays continuing to do that, I'm going to be okay, because at the end of, 52 weeks or a year mark, that's over 100 pounds. So, I see everyone else stats, and I see a lot of people losing a lot of weight and all that, but I'm okay with it. I think I'm definitely going to be a little shy on my 100-pound mark. I was kind of hoping to hit that before the New Year's, but like I said, if I hit that January 15th or even January 20th, whatever, when I hit it, I hit it. So I'm good. I'm still continuing to walk every single day. I am at the 5 to 7,000 step range due to my foot injury. I did get 10,000 in one day this week, and it still, my foot started to bother me. Actually, I think I got it in 10,000 twice this week. Just to kind of test it and just to see, hey, can I get back up there yet? And it didn't quite go. Not bad, but it still wasn't quite. Just wasn't feeling that great after the 10,000. So even though I did split that out, it wasn't 10,000 all at once. It's still at the end of the day when I was shopping, it was starting to hurt. So I still kind of keeping an eye on that and keeping it at that level, because, like I said, I'd rather be able to do 5,000 steps and have movement every single day than if injuring that and not be able to do anything. So kind of thrilled that I'm still got a 2 pound weight loss with only at 5,000 steps a day. But I am noticing that I'm getting a little flabby. So it's jiggly, everything's jiggly and loose, and which is good, but it also means that it's also time to start toning, and so I do need to get to the gym and start probably some sort of lifting, strengthening, toning routine. So that is definitely going to be on my New Year's resolution. As long as my back can handle it, and foot and everything, and we're 2 weeks away from that, so I'm just planning on starting that routine. We are heading to Las Vegas next week, so that's going to be an interesting thing. So we've got Christmas coming this weekend, and then 2 days later we're heading to Vegas, and we're going to be there a good 6 days. So we will see how that goes. So hopefully good exercise, walking around, and taking lots of protein bars with me. That's going to be my staple, and we'll kind of go from there. So I continue with getting 80 grams of protein in a day. That's minimum. That is my staple, and that's what I continue. That's my focus. My calories are because I track everything, I log everything into my Fitbit on my phone. So calories are right around the 1,000, sort of averaging about the 1,000, 11, not quite 1,000, sometimes stretch up to 1,100. So that's kind of about what I've been averaging. Every morning I still have a protein shake with 2 tablespoons of PB2, so a total of made with coconut milk and water, and then I will add a banana sometimes, or just part of a banana and then eat a banana after the shake. just to start to get the protein in. So that's about 23 grams of protein, 24 with the banana. Surprisingly enough, banana supposedly, according to my Fitbit, has 1 gram of protein, but I don't usually count that. Well, I guess I do because I use my Fitbit at the end to find out where I'm at the end of the day and make sure that, before I go to bed or in the evening that I'm getting up the protein up there. Lunch is, again, 3 to 4 ounces of some sort of protein source, such as a meat or, kind of today I had lunch meat. I had 3 ounces of lunch meat and then I had a slice of cheese. So the 3 ounces of lunch meat was 15 grams of protein, and then the slice of cheese, which I think was probably about an ounce, if that, was 5 grams of protein. So that was 20 grams of protein for lunch. And then every Monday night I go down to my mother's house, and she's loving orange chicken from Panda Express. So I have orange chicken on Mondays. I don't even eat part of it, so maybe 3 ounces of that. And then I will have probably a protein shake tonight too, because I think I'm only at 65 grams of protein or something. So I have a Quest protein bar, which is 20 grams of protein. I know that might be a controversy for some people because there are carbs in it. I'm not a carb watcher at the moment. I, obviously concentrate on protein and a produce with each meal, lunch and dinner, and then a snack is, an evening snack to get my protein levels, either a Quest protein bar or a yogurt, or there's the Top Halo kind of ice cream out there that's very, very, very low calorie, and it's got protein shakes or good protein counts in it. So a half a cup of serving of that is only 60 to 90 calories, depending on which flavor that you get, and you get a good 6 grams of protein. So it's almost like having a yogurt, and it's a nice little treat. So I do have that yogurt, and there's Enlighten bars, and then the Quest protein bars. So I am having that in the evening just to get my protein levels up. So that's my little treat to myself. Things seem to be working. And so I'm going to continue doing that because, again, it's a healthy lifestyle. And so if I'm a slower loser, but I'm getting the lifestyle, normal diet, lifetime diet per se, that's kind of what I'm celebrating and where I'm focusing on. So, although I do have to admit that, I'm kind of, as much as I'm celebrating the 2 pounds and consistent, and I am, don't get me wrong, I'm not disappointed at all with that. I did go back and look at the week that I lost 5 pounds. So I did, which was, I believe, the week before Thanksgiving. So I went back to my tracker and wanted to see what was I doing. Was I doing anything different there? Recommendation, please, 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 anyone just new to this and researching, log your food. So that you can go back and look and see when you had a good weight loss, you can see what was I doing diet wise. If you have a stall, you can say, hey, well, maybe that's why, or not. So please log and measure and take photos. So that's my recommendation. So anyways, I went back to that. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, kind of going back and forth. Went back to that week and really didn't see too much. I was still having my Quest protein bars that week and still kind of doing everything that I was doing. However, what I did notice is that was before the whole Genipro controversy, and so I was still using the Genipro that week and earlier, and so I was adding Genipro to beans, like refried beans. So I was adding a Genipro, like a tablespoon, and counting it as 15 grams of protein just to supplement on when I was having more liquid stuff, or when I didn't know if I was having the full protein, or just to kind of count that and counting the protein as that. So I've quit using the Genipro due to the controversy and everything going on and the labeling, and not that I know that there's any truth to that yet or what the outcome is. But now I'm thinking that maybe that wasn't such a bad thing, because I wasn't counting it as the full 30 grams, because I had, my nutritionist has said that we can only our bodies can only absorb 25 grams of protein at a time, in an hour type basis. So I haven't exceeded, or at least for my counts that I've been counting, anything over 25 grams per meal or per time. So when I was adding just a tablespoon, I think I was actually adding just a half a tablespoon. I'm not sure what the quantities were. It was either 2 tablespoons of 30 grams of protein, or as they label it, equivalent of 30 grams of protein, which I really think was 10 grams of protein, which I was okay with that because that's kind of what I was counting at. So I was using half of that just to kind of supplement, and so it was small or anything like that. So Genepro is yet to be determined, or whether I'm going to continue to look into another source of unflavored protein that'll work really well. That's not a whole big old scoop. Then you add a big old scoop to only 3 ounces, and it overwhelms it with protein, and that kind of takes away from it. So, but I really am trying to get protein from real foods. So, I have a protein shake in the morning, and then I do have the Quest protein that I'm supplementing. But for the other 2 meals, lunch and dinner, I'm trying to use real food. So I don't know what I'm going to do about Genepro yet, but at this point, I haven't been using it. So I do hope something comes up as a result of that and gets resolved. So, anyways, that's my update. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful holiday coming up, with Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever anyone celebrates. I hope you have a great, great, happy holiday. Thank you all for the support and listening, and I hope it's helpful to people. And thank you for subscribing and liking. And anyone else having surgery this week? I do know someone that's having surgery this week. Good luck. It's going to be easy, and easier than you think, I should say. Not easy. None of this is easy, but it was the easiest surgery I have ever had. Now, as anyone knows that listen to my videos, I did have it down in Mexico, and I think their drugs are way better, and their anesthesia was way better, and the easiest recovery I'd come out of a surgery ever. So totally recommend OCC down in Tijuana for anyone considering going down to Mexico. Dr. Ariel Ortiz is wonderful. So anyways, happy holidays. I don't know that I'll have an update next week. I should have an update next week. It's the one following that I might not be able to, because we're going to Vegas after Christmas, and we'll be traveling back on Monday, and I won't have a scale to weigh in on that Monday, which, I don't know what's going to happen in Vegas. Hopefully what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and I'm hoping that maybe some of my weight will stay in Vegas, so wish me luck. Happy holidays, happy new year, and I will update you next week, and then right after Christmas, and then I don't know about the one right afterwards. So take care. Thanks for listening. Bye.